Welcome to VVSM Academy, School of Arts and Science, Gopanhalli. I am Veerabhadra Yadame on behalf of Gopanhalli Employees Association serving in my village, rural Karnataka. Due to COVID, the present situation is very bad to the students' community. Schools and colleges are closed, because of which the students are lagging behind with their studies. To communicate with the students of my rural Karnataka and to my own village, Gopanahalli, Chalakare, Chitradurga, a vision is there for me to improve and impart education to my village students. VVSM Academy, a School of Arts and Science, a mission with a vision, is following many programs. Dear students, every day please follow up your studies with the following disciplines: fresh up, morning prayer, attend school, say good morning to your teachers and elders, friends, parents. So, cell biology. Cell biology is very important for your biology classes. Cell may be a plant cell or animal cell. Both are having life. Plant and animal cell biology. What are cells? Cells are the basic building blocks of all living things. Cells also contain a body, hereditary material, and can be copies of themselves. Cells have many parts, each of the different function. Some of these parts, called organelles, are components of the cell, or specialized structures, microstructures, that perform certain tasks within the cell. What are the important components of the cell? The cell consists of three important parts, which are cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is nothing but the important organ component of the cell. Between the cell and the nucleus membrane, the space is cytoplasm. Within the cytoplasm lie intricate arrangements of fine fibers and hundreds or even thousands of miniscule but distinct structures called organelles are components of plasma membrane, ribosome cell, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, centriole in the animal cell, vacuole in the plant cell, chloroplast in the plant cell. Well friends, the important components of the cell or organelles of the cell are the Golgi bodies and the Golgi apparatus, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, nucleus, then lysosomes, vacuole, centrioles, then cytoskeleton, mitochondria. Mitochondria is the important organ component of the cell. Mitochondria is having specific structure: outer membrane, inner membrane, cristae. Mitochondria are the membrane-bounded cell organelles. Organelles, mitochondrion singular, mitochondria plural, that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in a small molecule called adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP. The mitochondrion is outer or the inner double membrane bounded organelle found in most eukaryotic organisms. Some cells in some multicellular organisms lack of mitochondria. A number of unicellular organisms such as mitochondria, basalists and diplomonads have reduced or transformed their mitochondria into structures. A crista, plural cristae, is a fold in the inner membrane of a mitochondrion. The name is from the Latin or the crust or the plume, that it gives the inner membrane its characteristic wrinkled shape in the mitochondria, is responsible for providing the biochemical reactions, a large amount of surface area for the chemical reactions to occur in the mitochondria region. That is metric region between the two membranes, outer and inner. What is the important function of the mitochondria? The important function of the mitochondria is the site of the tricarboxylic acid TCA cycle, a series of enzymatic reactions initiated by the conversion of pyruvate and the fatty acids to acetyl coenzyme A. Pyruvate and fatty acids are transported into mitochondria from the cytoplasm by cytoplasm by membrane-bound mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Let us discuss about why the mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. You know, my dear friends, mitochondria are the membrane-bounded organelles, but they are membrane-bounded with two different membranes, outer and inner, as I told you. Those membranes function in the purpose of mitochondria, which is essentially to produce the energy. That energy is produced by having chemicals within the cell go through pathways, in other words, be converted. And the process, that conversion, produces energy in the form of ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, because the phosphate is high energy bond and provides energy for other reactions within the cell. So, the mitochondria's purpose is to produce the energy. That's why it is called the powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So, they need more energy. Some different cells have different amounts of mitochondria because they need more energy. So, for example, the muscle has a lot of mitochondria, the liver does too, the kidney as well, and to a certain extent the brain, which leaves off the energy those mitochondria produce. So if you have a defect in the pathways that the mitochondria usually functions with, you are going to have symptoms in the muscle, in the brain, sometimes in the kidney as well. Many different types of symptoms, and we probably do not know all the different diseases that mitochondrial dysfunction causes. For example, the questions will be appeared in the examination for the secondary school students, PUC going students, or degree students. Draw a neat diagram of mitochondria and label the parts. This is the diagram of mitochondria and the parts. Practice is very simple figure. Practice the thing for 2 marks question in the examination is concerned. The question is, match the following organelles with their function. Match the following, part A, part B. Read the question carefully. To answer this question, please study the structure of the cell and function of the organelle component of the cell. Right. Okay, now, thank you for listening. Mitochondria is the special organelle in the cell, which is having a wonderful function. Thank you.